Just 3 minutes left to that. No, we did not see those all-time high levels today, but nonetheless 18,820, and my guess is that will be at least a record closing coming in for the Nifty. But we are wrapping the week as well, and if you look at the big movers, most of the sectors actually ended in the green for the week. The biggest gain actually came for the Nifty Realty Pack. So Godrej Properties was up a good 7% this week. Prestige Estate, Brigade, Oberoi Realty. We should pull up the weekly charts of all of these counters. That saw the maximum amount of traction. Even FMCG wasn't far behind, so Tata Consumers has had a stellar week. Emami, Nestle, Dabur, Britannia, these were the counters that were gaining traction. A lot of chatter around the stimulus coming in from China. As a result of that, metals also had a field day. In fact, the week itself was quite good. So APL, Apollo, Tata Steel, Jindal Steel, these were some of the names as well. And Pharma too continued to see a good amount of buying action. So Laurus Labs, HDFC Life, Granules, these were the counters that were the favorites from the pharma space. From the broader markets, the other names that did quite well in the week was, of course, Kalyan Jewelers. Bulk of the gains of coming in today itself. You also had Tanla Platforms, Polymed, Canara Bank, Mazagon Dock, Electra Green Tech. All of these counters were big movers, and also DMart for that matter. It was very, very soft in the week gone by, but this week, it gained around 13%, so making up for the lost ground in the week before that. PVR was a bit of a mixed case. It started off weak on the front foot. That entire clamour around Adipurush being the game changer for Q1 doesn't seem to have panned out, because if you look at the trading session today, I know it's not making it to my list of the weekend.
Big disappointment. I just checked it out.
And I know that's a disappointment which is showing in the stock price as well, because yesterday PVR was close to 1500. Look at it today. It's managed to kind of give up all of those gains and ending the week with a bit of a cut. So 3.5% cut coming in. But the good news is that the overall market breadth is quite positive. 1300 stocks advancing. A lot of sectors which are doing well. Titan, DMart. These are the names which were doing quite well. Of course, IT has its own problem, whether it's TCS with that termination of agreement or Wipro with that technical adjustment of the buyback, and KPIT Tech, which was seeing a bit of a selling pressure in the week gone by. But other than that, Aisha, not much to worry. Of course, it was a very eventful week with the Fed decision coming in, the Chinese rate cuts, etc. happening. But hopefully next week is going to be even better, and perhaps those all-time high levels coming in soon.
What are the cues for next week, though?
Well, not many cues actually which are lined up for the coming week. Yes, there are a couple of IPO actions, HMA, Agro IPO, which we are watching out for, AGMs which are due. But other than that, not really. I mean, there are a whole host of analysts mean that we have to track. The UK CPI data will be out. We'll also watch out for the PMI data coming in from S&P, etc. Chinese, there is one more prime data rate change which Street is expecting. So globally a bit to see, but the biggest cue, of course, is going to be the Prime Minister's visit to the US and what happens there, because the defense space was quite active on account of that. So today as well, of course, we saw the Garden Reach and the Sun Aeronautics of the world doing well. Next week, are we going to hear about all of these announcements coming in when Prime Minister travels to United States? We'll watch out for that. But nonetheless, for now, the week is ending on a positive note. Nifty going home with a gain of 132 points for the day, above the 18,800 mark. But on that note, wrapping up this edition of Closing Trades, thank you so much for being with us and have a nice weekend.